everyone, my name is Hannah and welcome back to Divinity 2 Honor Mode. Need to remember to equip a necklace that has Intelligence, Lucky Charm. Let's get some Warfare. You can't equip a necklace yet. We'll do that because you already know Restoration. And let's see, got some more equipment. Got you a belt, got you an actual helmet. Let's see, you don't have an actual helmet, do you? Should get you an actual helmet as well. Alright.
How much
money do I have?
Precious wares, are they not?
Really? That's all I have? Because I would like this. And I think I need 2 thievery to steal from him. Fane, why don't you have more thievery? Well, I'm finally, I think,
who did this.
done with Fort Joy. I think. No, not you.
Master, wake up! Master!
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Was dead!
You don't wake up.
The dog is blinded by it.
Never ever.
As she considers your statement.
Sorcerer! You!
Oh, that actually worked.
Hello, Master! No! God!
Well. Have fun.
As you approach the woman, Fane,
It's her. The wrinkled human that stole.
the woman traces glyphs in the air, and you cringe,
My lord, I've loved you.
Frickin'
I've
Wendigo.
obeyed you.
It's
What's
just
my
2
sin?
letters
How
flipped
long
to
must
get
I
Wendigo.
suffer?
She sees Fane approach and punches her fist if her eyes flare with Fane dances around her question and reverses it. The witch opens her mouth to speak, but
Fane, the traitor shall be destroyed.
her
Fane,
eyes clear,
what have you gotten
and she
yourself
turns her
into?
head to the
What'd you
heavens
do?
once more.
I offer this sacrifice between us again.
Fane, nobody likes you. Every time you want to talk to somebody, there's... Okay. Parking swings. Stupid boat. Are you level? You're level 3? Yeah, you're fine. Oh, you're level 5. Okay, I was like level 3. That makes no sense. Idiot. I feel like Burning Blaze is kind of redundant. There's a clear lack of blood for me to do something with. Theoretically, that shouldn't make a water infusion. Okay. Good. Because I don't need to attack her magic armor. Let's do this.
I'm ready.
Do that. And just that. Some of that. Let's see if I can go on this turn.
Is mine.
Oh yeah, definitely. Some of that.
Magus's aren't the only ones looking for me. But who is it? And why?
you not be on fire? Okay, what's this? What did I pick up? What's this belt? Perseverance, sneaking. Like perseverance. I'll keep you that you have a dodging one. Is this? No. Still got a bear shield. This is probably better than your current wand, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, definitely. And Fane.
Ah, my false faces. Not as fair as my true visage. Better than being seen as a monster.
So, because I have all these body parts, now let's just organize everything.
You see him coming for you. You
Just
hardly recognize
eat some
the
stuff.
sea voyage. Early memories. You hated your
Is anything gonna give me anything?
looking around for
Teach me things.
your mind. For many years, you are nothing.
You are nothing. You are no one. You don't
You had a
exist.
taste for
Not
it.
really.
You are nothing.
Yep.
You are a tough. You are ever sodden. A deluge of. You thought hard. A single name. You eat Griff's hand, and you see him putting.
Griff.
You cover your face with your hand.
First aid.
You are a man. You are floating a few.
Spread your wings. Good,
As the
good.
dead man's flesh, your heart is heavy. A bright light blood. Suddenly, you're on this. She reaches a hand. The memories end.
And adrenaline. I think that's all. So let's give you back your other helmet. And then you'll transform back. I wish you could have Mask of the Shapeshifter without
Can you feel
having it
human?
use your slot, your helmet slot.
You understand then? Ashes, the sweetest scents, flourish in the deepest tombs. Tell me, do you like roses? In
Sure.
that case, I think a dark figure wanders there. Allow the figure within to guide you.
Alright, and there's a sand pile here. Yeah, there's a ring. Actually, that gives magic armor. I'll go with that. You need magic armor. And is there anything else over here? No, didn't think so. Bork. And should be another sand
I've
pile
spotted
over
something.
here. Or dirt pile, my bad. Crafting Bible. Oh. 14 recipes learned. Go over here. Oh, it's because I unequipped Withermore's thing. Okay. Well, I want that. Take this out. Like, took out 2 of my best attacks. I don't know why I took out 2, because Withermore's Girdle only gave me 1 memory, but, you know, the barrel. And just fall down there. Alright, what do we got? Unidentified ring. Yes. Shield. Yeah, you use that. Send to the red prince. Put that ring on there. Put that ring there. I need to organize my inventories at some point. It's not my favorite thing to do. But I'll at least do this. Just do that. Got one more piece of the Tyrant's set, which I wish it's scaled to your level or something, or was just a higher level, because it really is useful for like one fight after you get it, and then it's like, okay.
Stand off, stranger. Friend off.
She searches
friend.
your face for...
All right then, you can pass. The Magisters of a Shrieker up there. A sorcerer, crucified.
She gives you...
Well then, if we're going to be... Once Gareth emerged, we seek sorcerer, then you can talk.
She turned...
Okay. Gonna go the opposite direction of where Gareth is, because it's better to find the Seekers first, and then Gareth. And the other way around. Okay, let's see. Save. Let's see, where am I over in the grand scheme of things? So I want to go down there. Let's just do that.
We leave corpses to warn you away, but still you intrude on our rest. No matter, our master was clear. None shall pass. Oh, sweet thing. If you think I'll...
She reaches for her weapon.
Slave? I were a slave to Brachus when he... I promise you, there ain't no...
Okay. Dude, like, just glancing at it, it looks like they're pandas because, you know, it has, like, the black little spot. I don't know. Look like panda heads to me. If you just glance at it. But no, it's holes in their skulls. Let's do this.
Glory is mine. Glory is mine.
You just said that, buddy. Target is too far. Bullshit. You still have armor. No, you can't do that. Yeah, I can do that. Rude. Okay. Now. You have no magic armor. You have no physical armor. Chuck you up there. Glory is mine. Or you could have attacked the guy that didn't have any magic armor. You know, just a thought. Join the party. That is a very large sword to be holding like that. Use crippling blow on your friend. Why did you do such a thing? Okay, that's yes, immune to bleeding. I might get both of them.
Glory is
I did.
mine.
Nice. And
Glory
chuck
is
that over
mine.
there. Move forward. Idiot. You didn't need to move like 2 steps to do that. You could have just shot from where you were. Yeah, you're still in range. Bye. Let's do this so you don't slip. Where are you going?
I'm ready.
Okay, we have this. You gonna talk to me? Hello? You gonna talk to me? No? Fine. Do I have to kill the other ones for you to talk to me? I don't kill more. Fate's included in this, right? Yeah, it is. Incarnate wasn't, apparently.
Glory is mine.
Honestly, I could have used restoration on them. That would hurt them. It's physical damage for some reason. Okay, where's my thing? There it is. Is there blood there?
I'll yield to
Yeah.
none.
I'll yield to none. Get some infusions going.
Glory is mine. Reveal yourself.
Don't turn invisible again. Good job. That's a fun thing you could do, is just be like, okay, where's the invisible thing? I can't walk there. So, I mean, have really much armor. What if I just go? Everybody's knocked down. Good. And let's do this. Because you're undead, so that just hurt you, right? Right. Okay. There we go. How many people am I gonna hit with this? I think just one. So let's just kill the one that's right here. Or we could just, you know, awkwardly step right there. And I'll just stay over here.
I'll yield to none.
Do I get talent next level? No. I think at level 8 I do. Am I close? Oh, I'm not close at all. Fame. Why?
Greet the Reaper for me.
Child of desert sands, find me.
What voice is this that drifts through the marshes?
Okay. Oh, didn't pick up the intestines. Gotta do that.
This again?
This again? Why, are you sick of picking up intestines?
Even more corpses here. Well, good riddance.
Oh, I want the dead Manchester. Shaft. Yeah, let's keep going. If I can go along kind of the shoreline. This. Just walk on over here. Stardust is really good. Nothing there, nothing there. It's a whole lot of nothing. Could have sworn there was like a, I don't know, place to dig over there. I guess not. Just continue on the merry
that
way.
scent. Unmistakable. How did noxious bulbs end up? What's this? I found something.
I found something. Cool.
These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
Bloodied and sad, a severed head sits on its...
Open the chest there. Go on. You know you want to. Open the chest. There's loot. Right you are, Redfish. You're the chief. The chief of opening chests,
Chief
I
of
wager.
of opening chests.
But there's stuff in the chest. Good stuff.
Impatience flash.
Stuff. You go on, then. Go on.
Stuff, good
A
stuff.
severed head, its eyes open.
I don't know who you are, but hear this. Don't open the chest. Don't open the chest. Whatever you do, don't listen to him. He's crazy. He wants to die. He does. Oh, there we are. Could help. Sales story. usual story. I this state again and you only have to ask. Just don't own that way what eyes, Elders. We no, you don't. Ulster eyes, Elder doesn't give away.
He gives you a
We are Ulster eyes, Elders. We can.
The head closes.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to open the chest. I don't want to give me information.
Don't open it. We'll let the say to you, do we? Now don't make things worse. Don't kill perfectly innocent heads like us.
The head
You want to kill
closes.
perfectly innocent heads. Like, why do you not want to die when you're just a head?
Get lost!
Like, what life do you have? You want to stay there? Like that? Nah, I'm opening the chest. Actually, where's your mask? Hell. Where's the head?
You were a genius maze builder.
Oh, yay, peace of mind. Nice. Moving on. Voidwoken.
Voidwoken, we meet again.
I want this.
I'm ready.
You're always ready. Why did I not put peace of mind on? I'm a fool. Why is it not?
Pests, leeches.
It's always so ironic when these freaking cockroaches or whatever are calling me vermin. Blood. Blood. That's a good video. It's a good one. Kid just freaking out because of blood. Ah, come on. Gotta walk.
This world is ours.
You just set yourself on fire. Fly, my pretties, fly. Oh, those both cost 3. Path interrupted. Path interrupted. Okay. motherfucker.
Die. Pass away. Your essence feed. You will not be spared. Your time is
They
up.
need more variation in their sentences.
Squash the vermin. Hang the thieves.
More of them. These beasts are
They
damn.
use the same structure for every sentence. It's really uninteresting. Get down. Alright, Mark. Hey.
Ours. Ours. You are ours.
No.
We are the many and the all. We are the beginning and the end. We will return.
Too many sentences starting with we. We will do this, we will do that. Gotta change it up.
They can keep calling
them
us
on their
vermin,
toes, you
but
know?
We'll just keep putting them down.
That's one.
Is mine.
Where are you going? What's still alive? That goes you. Throw this right here. Just tag you. My pathetic little wand. He's a coming. You'll get there.
Into the dark with you.
That was funny. And went right through the little thing there. That's cool. Really? Really?
Into the dark.
Wanna talk? Wanna talk?
My goddess.
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you. A miasma of
Let them come,
Give me the giblets. Most of them have a whole lot of nothing. Just go around there, or just go through here. Pumpkin. Let me in.
No sooner have you rung the ornate bell than the face.
Stand back, kinsman, and keep your But it is you, isn't it?
With one graceful motion.
Come, Prince. Ascend to the sanctuary.
Haha, I'm the most honored guest here. Yes.
You were fortunate, Your Majesty, to have found this place. Fortunate to have found me. And you have found her.
Her eyes grow misty, and for a moment it looks...
Oh, sweet prince, if I think of the peril, but know that I, like you, will do all in my power to find your way home once more. Unto the... Thank you, your majesty, but we both know why you've come. The dark. Dream with me, my lord. Dream with me.
Her skin is warm against yours. Her breathing a sea that lures. You plunge and sink. You drown. Darkness. A hand pressed in yours, tugging. There are things in this unnatural darkness. They slip. You move through the absolute black, whipped sore by unseen tendrils. Then, suddenly, in the distance, a streak of red, as if a gargantuan dragon opens a solitary. You run. You run with all you have. The red eye widens. A solitary sun.
This is new.
Run, red, run, then white. A lazy red once more. A desert camp at sunset. Amid the carpets and perfumed waters.
Thank you, Bahara, for leading our son through the darkness. Welcome
I'm still poisoned.
Prince, to the haven in the horror. Truly, she a daughter.
With a polite gesture, the
Red Prince, your majesty. I am Bramos the One. Countless times since your birth have I, and so many until we fed the last demon you summoned, for power's sake, and for lust's sake, she was indebted to those who seek your demise. But for the might of your own magic, the House of Shadows would have finally had its way. But for your own awing strength, the day would have ended with your death instead of your downfall. All we know is that the House of Shadows seeks to kill you. Hers.
He looks aside, and where his eyes lead, a second figure appears.
Hey, girl, hey.
It is she, the secret of your soul, the unknown woman, as red-skinned as yourself. She who's been in your dreams since the sunburst that was your own dawn.
She is change. She is the true crown. But find me, and I will guide. Come meet me, kin, and wake. Awake.
Neat. Can I stop being poisoned? Thank you.
We have walked the wastes of nightmare and survived, my prince. It is not a feat given to many. It was my pleasure. You are the dreamer's dream, Red Prince, and so is she. We must know what these visions mean, and we must make them come to pass. My name is Bahara. Like you, my lord. I am a sorcerer. Commendable. Armadia. Gratiana, her priestess. I was like you. My home is here now. This is where the guests... They call them magisters of the Seeker. They've heard the Shrieker shriek. They knew. But Alexander, it is truly harrowing. Have you never heard? They were living well. Turns out the tales are true. To know one's fate, as you wish. It is the laboratory. There are ruins, but his is not a treasure of gold. There is nothing on this isle as valuable as the egg. My knowledge is...
Okay, cool, thanks.
Be welcome to this sanctuary. Armadia's isle.
You said it was Verda's. He said his name. Barely even knew that much. But still.
You tried your best, Han. I'm glad you're safe now.
Focus on
We
your
aren't really
breathing,
safe
Jules.
here, are we?
Slow and deep.
So long as Gareth returns, we will be.
You're alive! Wasn't sure you...
The disheveled lizard eyes you.
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks. Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
No.
He'll be back.
He has to, indeed. We need
Can
your kind
I help?
offer. But you'd better... No, Han.
Catch you later, Skipper.
Skipper.
It's good you're here.
Let's see. I still don't have a whole lot of money.
The young woman chews her. She bends to grab a rat.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well,
The woman rings.
magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. And I've done all I can. Their wounds are too great. If you know a way, I'd be beyond magic.
She trails off.
I'm not even a healer. I'll do what you will.
Alright, well I got this ring that teaches me this. Yeah, if you come here with... If you get Gareth first and then come here, they're all dead.
My wounds have all but vanished. Thank you. The Magister flex. I'm lucky the other...
He shuddered.
I wish I had a...
Cheated death. Thank you.
Stop visiting, lad.
Matey, the wound is festering.
You healed me.
I don't remember. Those Magisters are gonna... If my mother were here.
Make sure all of them cheat death today. We are fortunate indeed to have you.
Yay.
They're gonna be...
Oh, what do we got here? A whole lot of nothing, I think. This sells for the most.
What? Hand stares.
Glad you made it here in one piece. Any idea what you're gonna do next?
He looks at you so...
Sure, just don't get too cozy. Folks here just want to cry over spilt milk. If you have one to spare, I sure would.
He gulps down the potion.
Almost good as new now. Thanks.
Okay. Just gonna take that off of there. It's all stealing, okay. Let's go grab this crafting Bible up here. Oops. It's from Dallas. Recipe. Let's put that on. Lead fire. Okay. Let's see, what else do I got? I had an arrowhead that I should combine with something. Yeah, obviously I have this one. I thought I had a knockdown arrowhead. Oh yeah, it's over here. Let's just go. Potions. Potion strong will. I don't think minor healing potions are really of any use to me now. Two of these. Magic armor. There we go. Don't really need grenades. Flour. Tomato sauce. Ranch. This is a super fun part of this game. It's crafting. Especially to watch, I'm sure. Could always have more resurrection scrolls. Okay, let's see. Thought there was something. Oh yeah, where is it? Come on, Stardust. It should be up here, actually. Stardust. And... this. Then... where'd that go? Went somewhere. Where'd my Stardust go? Stardust. Bone dust. Pixie dust. Okay. Let's see, you don't have any rune slots, but you do. Let's put a rune on yours. What damage does your... You already do water. Let's do air as well then. Why not?
A young man in oversized armor paces
every approach block.
He glances up.
Who the blazes are you? My word, I never met a seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. You met Verdus. You, a godwoman. You could be important.
You could be
But
important.
there's no way to be certain until we've left this Verdus. If you're the same as Verd, he's a godwoken too.
The young man, anxious.
That's yeah, the Magisters have us there's weapon, but he hasn't returned. You'll
his shoulder.
Yes, I'll help you.
Please ask. We came to well, Sir Garrett. None. The masked speak to her. The Magister. Sir Gareth, did you find any sign of him?
Stuff from you. Spread your wings. Do you have a helmet that I can have? It's a nice shield, but costs a lot. You should still sell some stuff.
Wished, bonny barn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in
Anything
bed.
to sell?
So close your sweet eyes, rest like head.
Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
I don't need this many cups. Too many cups. And everything else I can use for crafting. Organize that.
A dwarf stands by a young woman.
Blood and bone.
Hush now, Leia. Once Gareth gets back, we're going.
The woman rubs her neck, raking her. The dwarf starts.
New faces. As for her neck, lucky for us, she had the skills. Aye, that were my call.
Howling dogs and men.
He puts his arm around her.
She's delicate at the best of times. If we didn't need her to remove Verdus' collar, we were part of the caravan headed to Fort Joy. Shiny collars and all. Gareth and the Seekers, but now he's off searching for...
From fragments to hull.
She ain't detailed, but she ain't wrong. Someone to replace Lucian and push back them Voidwoken. There's ways.
Barking dogs in wolves' clothing.
The dwarf nods at you. Duggan stands over Lair, singing soft.
There, lass.
Hello, Gratiana.
Before you stands a
Armadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face. My sympathies.
You're frightful
friend.
bother that.
The divine order strike prince and pauper alike. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia.
She pauses for.
We must always strive to help those who suffer.
Despite the mask.
Time is a river. In this place I can worship the goddess Armadia. It was not always thus. He is no more. He ruled. These marshes were a playground. The tales do him. Indeed.
Stuff.
Without something more powerful,
I will
twice today
save them.
I told him of Brack. I fear for these
I'm a
souls,
hero.
if he has come to any harm in the marsh. Gladly. North of here, nothing in this land can count. Walk ever.
Amidst the rivulet stream, you feel peaceful in her. As you gaze upon, a voice seems to reach you from the voice grows.
My children.
A feeling of
My child. My child. Weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep.
You feel the goddess's presence surround you. Feel her nestle you tenderly, like a mother.
Let's see.
The intensity of her embrace.
My child. My child.
As suddenly as it came, the pond now.
Armadia's grace. Blessings upon this day.
Poor Fane's like, this is awful. Just taking damage.
By Armadia's grace.
I was just
What did
communing
you-
with the
this
goddess,
is a rare
obviously.
One I've not seen before in all my years. Truly we are blessed to know. If Armadia favors you, and what might that be? Gareth, north of here, nothing in this land can count. Walk ever.
Thanks. Wait.
Blessings be. What can I do for you, honored one?
Well, I need to buy some stuff, like teleportation and uncanny evasion. I think everything else. Days and Bolt is also good. It's all good. Everything's good.
Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Let's see what this ring is. Yeah, it's cool.
Gareth, north of here, nothing in this. Walk
Thank you.
ever.
Moving on.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable. He holds the damaged.
This was Halorn's blade. It was his first. It was also his last.
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is short.
Who are you?
He realizes, to his surprise, that
Okay, what do
he
you
holds
got?
the weapon in his hand,
I need
ready for battle.
to
He
put
smiles
a point
to himself,
into
tucks
necromancy.
the weapon away,
I
and
need
gets
that.
back to work.
I need that. Ooh, thievery. That needs finesse. I think that's good for now. Okay, I think just go here. See if there's some stuff. I'm getting tired. Healing potion. Neat. That whole tree is swaying. That's a heavy wind there. Beer. Anything for me to dig up? No? Sad day. How close am I to leveling? Ooh, pretty close.
Martha's axe looks
I want another
serviceable.
talent. Look at all this stuff. Just gonna take it, I'm gonna sell it. Unless some of it is better than what I have.
Please, Armada.
Nope.
Bless and
Nope.
protect your humble
Nope.
servant.
He works
Hey,
fast,
you wanna buy some
checking
weapons I
to see
found?
if they're battle ready.
Some armor?
He thumbs the edge of a blade. It draws blood. He grins.
Okay. Is that it? There's that. I only need one identifying glass. And I think we're good.
The blade is thirsty.
Let's do that. Oh, I have two of these. I need to put a point into that. Battle stomp. I need to put points into a lot of stuff. Okay. I think
of the Magister's attacked her.
He lands a...
Don't you doubt it.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end the video there. I got to the Seeker camp at least. So that's cool. Found the dreamer I needed to, and now I need to go to Driftwood, I think. Is that where it wants me to go?
The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
It just says go find him. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to you guys later.